Hey guys, how's it going? It's the Gamers Weekly here. I'm your host, Antog64, and today we're going to be playing some more Warframe. That is what this week's game is. We're going to be playing the series Invasion Masters, which is one of 3 of our series we're going to be doing. We also have Prime Tenno, where I will only be using Prime parts, meaning Prime weapons, Prime Warframes, etc. And then we also have our other series, which I did a video on, which is called Into the Void, and that's where we will basically just go into the Void and play Void-only missions, or the tower missions. So we'll do things like interception, I think is what I ended up playing. We'll do defense, we'll do survival, all the other game modes that they have, game types or missions that they have in the Void. So starting off, kind of what Invasion Masters is. Invasions are already kind of a pretty big part of the game. They're basically random events that will spawn on each of the different planets, and they just kind of are 100% random. So it's really cool that they added this into the game. It also has to do with the sorties, and they also have quests and a bunch of other stuff that we'll get into later in the video. So starting off with kind of what I'm running with Rhino Prime, as you guys saw. I'm running with Energy Siphon as usual. We have Latron Prime, which I actually just replaced Rifle Ammo Mutation with Wildfire, just for extra heat damage so that I can have extra gas damage. We're running with the Lex Prime, you guys have already seen that, and we have ourselves a Broken War, which we actually managed to get from the second Dream quest. We're running with Crimson Deverish, which is a really nice stance. We have Molten Impact, True Steel, Organ Shatter, Spoiled Strike, obviously for extra damage, Volcanic Edge, Virulent Scourge, and North Wind, as well as Pressure Point. All the necessities for a good melee weapon. You guys can obviously take this build and just kind of experiment with it. I wasn't really going for any specific build, but this is just kind of what I ended up with. It's pretty good. I've used it a lot, and I really enjoy using the Broken War. Broken War and Dragon Econ are my 2 favorite melee weapons in the entire game. They're just so fun to play with. So yeah. Like I said, to get the Broken War, you have to complete the second Dream quest. In order to get the second Dream quest, you have to complete the quest Nata. And those 2 quests are basically just kind of connected to each other. I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't done it yet, but it was a quest that they added a few updates ago, which is really cool. And so we're going to be doing the Invasion Ultar on Mars. We're going to be supporting the Corpus for the field drones because I do want to get a Quanta, and I only need 3 more field drones. So we're just going to go ahead and, looks like we found someone to join us. That's pretty cool. So I guess we'll be going in here with co-op, have an extra person. But yeah, invasions are pretty simple. They're basically just missions that you've already completed, except they are, you get the enemies to fight for you. So like if I chose Grenier, the Grenier would be on my team. They'd be shooting the Corpus. Since I chose the Corpus is going to be on my team. So I have to shoot all the Grenier. So it just kind of depends on what enemy faction you choose, whether it be Corpus or Grenier. You can also do things like Apocalypse, I think is what they're called, infections. Basically, they're the same thing as these events or alerts, if you will. And what they will do is they're basically you're versing the Infested, which is another enemy faction, but you can't actually support them because they're not really they're dead. So you have the enemy faction that you supported, and they will escort you, help you out on the quests to completing the mission. Now, most of these are actually exterminate missions, at least when I was doing them. This actually ended up being a rescue mission, or a hostage, what's it called? Hostage rescue mission, which was really cool. I actually didn't know that they added these in there until just now when I did them, mainly because I haven't been on in a few months, and there's been a lot of new updates. But yeah, that's why that was kind of surprising to me. So we're just kind of running through the mission here. I wanted to kind of go ahead and go over the Arcwings. Now, Arcwings are something a little bit different that they added into the game a few updates ago. I don't know exactly when they added this, but I know that they did, and I managed to actually get an Odonta, I think that's what it's called, Prime. Arcwing. I also got the original Odonata, I think it's what it's called. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what they're called, and I managed to get that, and those Arcwings are actually quite fun. So basically it takes place in space, obviously, and you're in this thing called Arcwing. It's basically kind of like a spaceship, but you're not in a cockpit or anything like that. You just have wings, and you get these massive guns with infinite ammo, and you basically just go around and shoot all the enemies around you. They're in these little hovercraft things. objectives, and I really enjoyed Archwing. Archwing was really fun. They had like a whole quest line to it. They had the Jordas verdict, I think is what, Jordas precept. I think that's what it's called, the quest. I actually haven't accomplished this quest yet, unfortunately, mainly because I just have been a bit lazy. I haven't really focused on getting that quest done, but I may end up bringing you guys a video on me completing the quest, because I would like to do it. I did the original second dream that came with it, and I really would like to do the Jordas verdict, or Jordas precept. I know it's Jordas something, but to get the Warframe Atlas, and Atlas is a really good frame. He's like the Earth frame. He's really good with being kind of a tank like Rhino. He's a bit different. He's more of a assault class. He's not really too much of a support class. But he has some pretty cool moves that you can do. And I'm just kind of running around here looking for the hostage. Just trying to look for him here. We've only got a minute left. Gonna hack into this little console here. I really like the Grineer hacking. Like, the Grineer consoles are super easy, and I just like completely failed that. There we go. They're really easy, other than the Corpus get infested, of course. So that's what the infested look like, if you guys didn't already know. Oh, cool, we got the hostage. Alright, so we're just kind of moving through the mission here. But yeah, that's kind of what the Archwings look like. Archwings were definitely something new that they added into the game. I don't think a lot of people knew kind of what it was yet. But then obviously we figured it out, because that's why I'm bringing you guys this video. That's why I'm talking about it. So yeah, that's just kind of how the Archwings work. You can find the primed versions. I think the only primed version is the Odonata. That's the only prime version you can find currently in the game, unless they added in new ones that I'm not aware about, or if they put the Odonata Prime in the vault. Who knows? But yeah, I'm pretty sure you can buy it off of the player market. I myself have actually acquired a few of the parts, and I just managed to buy the harness. I had to buy the harness because I couldn't farm it. I got like all the other things, but then of course the harness I didn't manage to find, which is unfortunate, because I had to go on spend more of my platinum that I really didn't want to, but I didn't have any more keys left. So yeah, that's just kind of what the Archwings are. The primes, all that good stuff. I don't know the exact places you can farm the Odonata wings, harness, and systems, I think is what it's called. I don't know exactly where you can farm all those, but I was actually doing them in Tower 1 survivals and Tower 3 defense missions. I think that's what I was doing them on. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. So yeah, it's coming to the end of the mission here. Waiting on the hostage. Oh, looks like the hostage is gonna go down. Oh no, he's not. He's getting his shield back up. I think he actually goes down a few times in here. That's okay. Oh yeah, he goes down. Let's just go. So yeah, as you see, he goes down exactly like I said. But yeah, going kind of over invasions again. Basically, whatever faction you choose, you have to complete that mission 3 times for that faction in order to get the rewards. So like, I have to complete this mission 2 more times after I complete this one to get the 3 field drones. And we're not going to be doing that in this video just because it takes a really long time. Because it took like 20 minutes, and I don't think you guys really want to hear me talking for 20 minutes as well as playing a game for 20 minutes. So we're just going to keep it pretty short, 10 minutes. So I really do hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below if you're new to the channel. Like I said before, we are a relatively new channel, and all subscribers and likes and comments really help out the channel so much. So I really want to thank you guys so much for watching. This has been the Gamers Weekly. I've been your host, Antog64, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.